Hello Clarets fans, Phil Bird here. Make sure you subscribe to Burnley's official YouTube channel and turn on notifications, otherwise you might miss moments like this. Oh, what a goal! And one was there to finish it!
Just spit Glenn Little, look at us.
Enjoy the video and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Up the Clarets! Hello Clarets fans, Phil Bird here. Make sure you subscribe to Burnley's official YouTube channel and turn on notifications, otherwise you might miss moments like this. Oh, what a goal! And Wood was there to finish it!
You're spitting Glenn Little, look at us.
Enjoy the video and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Up the Clarets.
Just listen to this atmosphere. This is a proper cup tie as the teams make their way out. Ben Mee, the skipper for the Clarets. I'll go through the sides for you. A return for Nick Pope in goal. He was part of that England squad that reached the World Cup semi-finals. Matt Lowton at right back, Stephen Ward at left back, James Tarkowski and skipper Ben Mee in the centre. In midfield, 2 goals in his last 2 pre-season games for Aaron Lennon. Jack Cork played every minute of the Premier League last season. Ashley Westwood and Johan Berg Gudmundsson, he had a good World Cup campaign for Iceland as well. Jeff Hendrick will play off Chris Wood, Burnley's top scorer last season. So 4-4-1-1. On the bench, Anders Lindegaard, Charlie Taylor, Sam Folks can count himself a bit unlucky to be on the sidelines. John Walters, Naki Wells, Phil Bardsley played up in Scotland for Rangers a few seasons ago, and Kevin Long. For the home side, Aberdeen, Joe Lewis in goal. He's the former Peterborough keeper. 3 centre-backs, Scott McKenna, the Scottish captain, Michael Devlin and new signing Tommy Hoban. Joined them on loan from Watford, played at Watford when Sean Dyche was there. Wing-backs, right-hand side, Shay Logan was a teammate of Ben Mee's and Kieran Trippier's at Man City. Graham Shinney will play on the left-hand side. Local lad, he'll play left wing-back. 4 in midfield, Niall McGinn, Dominic Ball, who's on loan from Rotherham, Lewis Ferguson and Gary Mackay-Stephen, the former Celtic player. Up front, Sam Cosgrove, he's the former Carlisle striker. He'll be keen to do well today. On the bench, Thomas Chernich joined them this week, formerly at Partick, Czech Republic under-21 international. Chris Forrester, Stephen Gleeson, you'll know him from his Birmingham days. Scott Wright, Stevie May, the former Preston North End striker, Dean Campbell and Bruce Anderson. Our referee is German Daniel Sieber. He's a Bundesliga official, experienced official here today for the Europa League. Smiles all around. Sean Dyche to take his place in the dugout. Darren, he'll be a very, very proud man. Aberdeen against Burnley, Europa League. Burnley's return to Europe after 51 years. Names Thompson, Smith, Elder, O'Neill, Miller, Merrington, Morgan, Bellamy, Coates, Harris and Latcham have been replaced with this season's 11. We are set to get underway in Europe. Listen to the atmosphere immediately. Burnley trying to go on the attack. Header won at the back by Aberdeen. And a simple header out for a throw-in is cheered by the home fans. Here's Stephen Ward with the throw. Front of the Dons dugout. Ward looking for Wood, looking to help it on, misplaced. Possession here for Aberdeen, but cut out well by Ben Mee. Got there ahead of Cosgrove. Gudmundsson to try and build, helps it on nicely. Cork goes wide for Lennon. Early Burnley attack here. Can Lennon get the ball in? Looking to have a shot, it's blocked. Might break here for Lowton. Lowton looking to get it inside the first minute, looking to test the keeper. Joe Lewis has grabbed that comfortably and rolls it out. Immediately Aberdeen on the counter with Logan. Not too many up for the minute. Cosgrove to lay off, then in the middle. And that's run out of play for a throw. Comfortable enough for the Clarets. You can hear the Burnley fans. That was Burnley's opportunity. Lennon in really good form at the minute. He's balling easily blocked. And Aberdeen got it away comfortably. This is going to be Nick Pope with a free kick. What an atmosphere, Darren.
Fantastic, Phil. Really is fantastic here. And up until probably a couple of hours ago, it never really felt like a European day, did it? It felt a bit like a calm, relaxed, almost a friendly atmosphere. But now it's a real atmosphere here now.
Tarkowski with the clearance, flick on from Wood, should be cleared here by McKenna, recently Scotland captain when they played in the Azteca. Clearance away, collision here, Tarkowski and Cosgrove.
Burnley free kick.
Burnley free kick, it's gone against Cosgrove, big lad, Sam Cosgrove.
Tarky's no midget.
Yeah, well, he's not, no. Cosgrove in his debut was sent off inside 8 minutes against Celtic. So expect a little bit of rough and tumble. Burnley looking to build down this right-hand side with Lowton. Looking to try and feed Lennon. And it'll run all the way through to the keeper.
Really good positive start though from Burnley, Phil. Getting plenty of possession, getting on the ball, looking to take the game to Aberdeen. You expected Aberdeen really to come out all guns blazing first 20 minutes, didn't you?
Yeah, they're a super record. They have a really good record here, unbeaten in 8 in Europe at Pitodrick. Real Sociedad, the last side to win here. You've got to go back 4 years. McKenna with the clearance, looking long. McGinn on the chase, header away by Burnley. Pick it up again here, Aberdeen. Good challenge from Lowton. Here's Lennon coming inside, though, it's caught out. Ben Mee to win the next ball. Here's Lowton, checks back inside ahead of McGinn. Uses Tarkowski, ball forward from Tarkowski, cut out well by McKenna. They're cheering every touch here. Looking for Mackay-Steven on that far side. His control let him down, and that'll be a Burnley throw.
Burnley lining up as we thought. Jeff Hendrick's going to play off Chris Wood. Aaron Lennon, of course, starting on the right. Johan Gudmundsson on the left. And in behind them, Jack Cork, of course, holding up the midfield with Ashley Westwood.
Stephen Wood with the ball. Stephen Ward with the ball forward, easily cleared at the back by Holbam. This will run through to Nick Pope. Early touches for the England keeper. There's Derek McInnes, done well here. 4 successive running up positions behind Celtic. Need to use his man. Back inside for Hendrick. Perhaps a little bit deeper than we expected. Ben Mee wide, that left-hand side, we'll get it back. Hendrick once more. Uses Ward. For Mee again. Westwood to touch it back to his skipper. Ball forwards looking for Wood. Comfortable header at the back. That's touched back to the keeper. Home keeper Lewis. He'll get it away left-footed. Flick on. Does find Cosgrove on the chase. Tarkowski there.
It's amazing, isn't it, Phil? You play these pre-season friendlies and this gets thrown right in the mix, and the tempo of the game is immediately completely different.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's raised up a level or 2. Lowton here, perhaps just got a push there from Shinnie. Referee says throw it, German referee. Here's Cork, back inside for Mee. We've played 5 minutes, Aberdeen 0, Burnley 0. Once more with Cork. Just to feed Hendrick. Hendrick on for Lowton. Aberdeen applying the pressure.
Yeah, they're trying to press Burnley high up the pitch, aren't they?
Yeah, trying to unsettle the Clarets early on. Here's Lowton. Square for Mee, a little bit behind him. That third kick for the Clarets tonight, all white.
Thought the odds for this game were very interesting, Phil. There's no doubt where the bookies think this one's going. Burnley were 19 to 20 to win tonight, and Aberdeen, the home team, as you said, Phil, 8 unbeaten at home, plenty of experience, were 3 to 1 to win this game.
Yeah. Let's see how it pans out. Long ball forward. Looked like Lewis was going to get on the end of it. Looking again for Mackay-Steven. There's a push in the back by Ben Mee on the halfway line. That'll be a free kick. Remember, Burnley play Montpellier on Sunday. That's 1:30 at Turf Moor. Free kick right on the touchline, halfway line, with the Dons. Instructions from Sean Dyche. We've played 6.5 minutes. Aberdeen 0, Burnley 0. Free kick towards the Burnley box. That'll run on. Ben Mee happy to see it go behind under pressure from Mackay-Steven. And that'll be a Burnley goal kick. Okay, Stephen will play right-hand side, McGinn left-hand side, with Cosgrave through the middle. Here's Nick Pope with the goal kick. Burnley's first Premier League game, remember, Sunday the 12th of August, 1:30 at St Mary's. Pope with the kick. Last action was his England debut, remember, second half appearance. Taken down at Ellen Road, wasn't it? Here's Shinnie to drive forward. Helps it on for McGinn. McGinn looking to tease Lowton. Going on the outside here, ball in, he's dangerous. It's almost left across there. Mackay-Steven will get it back in, dangerous. Cosgrove in there, header one, half away, back in again. Burnley got to be on the guard here. A real old hack at it, McGinn. Well wide, but it's lifted the crowd. Early pressure from Aberdeen.
I think he almost caught his own team out there. That was such an instant ball right across the 6-yard box, and I don't think the strikers were immediately ready for that cross. And of course, when it came back to the crosser, he was wildly inaccurate with his shot. But first flurry there of excitement for the home fans, and first bit of danger for the Clarets.
Yeah, they're up for it here, no doubt about it. Nick Pope with the goal kick. Burnley bench, remember, Lindegaard, Taylor, Vokes, Walters, Wells, Bardsley and Long. So plenty of experience on the bench for the Clarets. Big boot forward, McKenna to win that at the back. Cosgrove again wrestling with Tarkowski. Ward with the header, Burnley come away with the ball. Here's Lennon, tried to skip past his man, didn't quite work out, but Burnley building with Gudmundsson, great skill, gets past two, super stuff from Gudmundsson inside the centre circle.
He's been so good in pre-season, Johan Gudmundsson, hasn't he, since he came back?
He had a good World Cup, just that little injury, didn't he, midway through the group stages that held him back a touch. There's Tarkowski wearing 5, bringing it into the Aberdeen half. Gets it back from Westwood, lays it off nicely. A little bit of space here for Hendrick. Hendrick facing play, wide for Lowton. Helps it on for Lennon. Lennon got to have a run here at his man. Try and whip in a ball if he can. That's done, good delivery. It's poured away by Lewis. Hacked away by Aberdeen. Good ball in from Lennon. Court can't reach that. It will break for Aberdeen on the counter. Chance here from Mackay-Steven perhaps. Looks to help it on. There is cover. Good challenge. Won the ball. Crowd not happy, but Stephen Ward clearly won the ball. No problems there. Good challenge. Aggressive but got there. Here's Ben Mee. Coming up to 10 minutes on the watch. Aberdeen 0, Burnley 0. First leg, remember. Away goals count double after 90 minutes of the second leg. So Burnley love an away goal today. Aberdeen throw on that right-hand side with Logan. The atmosphere just keeps getting wrapped up.
Yeah, it's a proper European night, that's for sure. Let's hope we can get used to them.
Yeah. Here's Logan, former Man City lad, with the throw. Looking long, looking for Cosgrove, but Burnley won the first header. Ball to win the next. Will it break in the middle of the park for Aberdeen? Looking to help it on, here's Shinnie. Shinnie's done well with it. Finds McGinn, operating left-hand side. Looking to get an overlap on. Good ball in from McGinn, it's helped on. Pressure here for Pope. Got there. Burnley should clear the lines. Foul here. Nick Pope's injured here. He's taken a bang. There was a high boot and he's in trouble, isn't he? Wow, that looked a little reckless in the 6-yard box for me.
Well, he's entitled to go for it, Phil. That's the first thing you would say. And we'll watch a replay in a second, but he is entitled to go for it. The ball's spun up off his Ashley Westwood's head, and he's got to go for that.
He's jumped into him. It's a foul immediately. It's not the high boot.
No.
He's surely given it for Cosgrove jumping into him. I think that was a bit naughty, got to say, and that's hurt Nick Pope. The keeper's in some distress here.
He'll be all right, Phil.
Some lengthy treatment. Welcome back to action to Nick Pope. Seen it again here. Yeah, it's off Westwood, looped up. It's a foul. He's jumped into the keeper. It's not the high boot, I don't think. Probably 2 offences in the 6-yard box. Burnley every right, I think, there to be a little bit annoyed. Still getting treatment, Pope. Just checking across if Lindegaard's warming up here. Still down. He's jumped into his shoulder, I think, Darren, there, hasn't he? And Lindegaard is warming up. Hasn't played a senior game, has he? I just wonder if he's going on here, Darren. Looks like a debut for Anders Lindegaard. Sat up Nick Pope. I've got to say that was a bit naughty for me. Cosgrove jumped into the keeper. We're just waiting to see here. We'll see on replay. Balloons up. That's Nick Pope. He's no right to jump into him in that manner. And then he gets caught with his arm, doesn't he, in the second action. Nick Pope's going to be helped to his feet here. Lindegaard is ready to come on. Have Burnley made that decision? Played Champions League football for Manchester United, remember? And I think Nick Pope's coming off here after 13 minutes. Struggling, it's his arm, isn't it? It's his right arm, his left arm. Just seeing on camera.
It's his wrist, I think.
He's taking a bang and he's in some discomfort. We're going to see Lindegaard here. I've got to say, I think that was naughty.
Well, first thing, Phil, I think he's got to go for the ball. I think he's entitled to go for the ball.
Not the first challenge.
Yeah, the first challenge. I don't think...
He's not going for the ball for me.
I don't think that's where the incident happens. I think when the ball comes down and he stretches an arm to clear it, and as Tarkowski comes across him with the striker, I think his wrist gets bent backwards. That's what it looks like to me. Either way...
It looks a worrying one, doesn't it?
Anders Lindegaard's going to make his Burnley debut.
He is. What a place to make your debut. Let's hope Nick Pope's okay. That's why you've got experienced keepers in the squad. Big moment this for Anders Lindegaard.
Well, the one thing you would say, he's a guy with plenty of experience, isn't he?
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, you're not throwing a rookie into a big tie here.
No.
And it's amazing, isn't it? It's always a story. He does look in real discomfort with that wrist. Ali Beattie's holding that wrist. I suspect, it's obviously pure guesswork at this stage, but he must be looking at potential break the way he's holding that.
Around the wrist, yeah. Yeah, so an early change. Anders Lindegaard into action. Wow.
I do think it was Tarkowski attempting to clear the loose ball. Well, I think he's stuck an arm out, hasn't he, Nick? And I think Tarkowski coming across has just forced Nick's arm back, or his wrist back. That's what it looks like from the replay. We'll obviously get more from that.
Got an injury list at the minute, the Clarets.
They are, but a little bit unlucky with injuries at the minute. The one thing you would say, it doesn't unsettle people too much. You know, I mean, Lindegaard has to get used to a back four now, but he'll train with that back four. He'll know how that back four operates.
Yeah.
But you know, with Tom out with a calf strain and now Nick with whatever it might be, you know, suddenly you're a bit thin on the ground in that department.
Yeah, let's hope he's okay. Let's hope it's nothing serious.
The one thing about Tom is, I would say, it's nothing serious with Tom. You know, he's hoping to be back in no time at all, really.
Yeah.
But it's amazing, isn't it? You know, last year Tom gets injured and Nick gets his chance, and how he takes it. You know, you're thinking Nick might well come in as number one again this year, potentially.
14 minutes into this.
And 14 minutes into
another injury.
Yeah.
Free kick to Aberdeen. Cosgrove is physical, there's no doubt about it. It's launched towards him. Does that come off Ben Mee? Keeping in play there, Stephen Ward, and will clear his lines. Looking long. Header won at the back by McKenna. Poor challenge over his man. That'll be a free kick. Big lad. McKenna. Burnley free kick near the halfway line. Be left for skipper Ben Mee. Strange one, is it? Because Lindegaard will have come expecting not to play any part.
Well, I suppose as a keeper you do, but equally, Phil, you're professional enough to know and prepare for the chance that comes along. You know, you have to be ready. You look back to Nick Pope's debut last year when Tom got injured, and he was magnificent. That save from Zaha won us the game.
Yeah, well, indeed. Benteke, wasn't it?
Benteke, sorry, not Zaha.
Header away, didn't reach Lennon. McGinn to collect. Across the field of play, lays it off for Logan. Foul here by Wood.
Play on, referee. Why are you pulling that back?
Getting a little bit niggly out there, isn't it? Crowd appreciate the decision. McGinn was just getting away from Burnley's top scorer from last season. Ball forward here from Obam. Into no man's land, just about. It will be an Aberdeen throw. They're cheering every decision. Almost. Shinny, the skipper, gets the decision. Down that right-hand side with Logan. Burnley to win the challenge, clear it. Lennon needs to jump and try and win this. Header won by Hoban. Away by me. Might fall for Mackay-Steven. Hooks it wide for Logan. Pressure here from Aberdeen. Logan, decent ball in. Looking for Cosgrove. Header won by Lowton. Penalty. Penalty for Aberdeen. Yellow card for Tarkowski. Wow. Was that holding on Cosgrove? Early penalty here. 18th minute. Booking for Tarkowski. We'd want to see the replay. Ball in from Logan. Not a lot there. Let's have another look.
I don't even...
Different angle. Swung in.
I'll give
Not a
over,
lot there for me.
Give over, referee.
Not a lot there for me.
What are you doing, referee?
Does he take a bang to the face? Not sure. Not sure.
He's conned the ref, Phil. He's conned the ref.
Doesn't look a penalty, does it? Now, Lindegaard. Let's see what happens here. Penalty. Mackay-Steven against Lindegaard. Chance for Aberdeen to take an early lead here. 18 minutes. Former Celtic man against Lindegaard and scores. Sends in the wrong way. Looks a soft penalty. But on 19 minutes, Aberdeen have got the lead. And listen to the crowd. Harsh decision against Tarkowski perhaps. But Mackay-Steven sent Lindegaard the wrong way. Aberdeen 1, Burnley 0. And that's just ramped it up even more. Aberdeen have got the early lead. Looks a soft one. Looks a soft one, Darren, doesn't it?
Never a penalty, Phil. Simple as that. I don't know whether he's flicked a fingernail in his eye or what there, because he's gone down like he's been shot from Rose Head.
We'll feel aggrieved because he's jumped into Nick Pope in the incident where Nick Pope got injured. Having another look at it now, Logan to deliver. Is there a bit of pushing and shoving? There's not a lot there. He gives the decision immediately, the German. And Burnley, who don't get penalties, remember, are one down here. It's a real test now, real test of character. Burnley have got a free kick. Just inside the Aberdeen half. Burnley have got to fight back here. Good turn from Gudmundsson, driving forward. Looking to get in the box, hooks it back inside and win a corner.
Well, you know what,
First corner of the game.
You just want referees to be sensible. I don't even know where he sees a penalty in that incident. How can you even see a penalty in that incident? Surely there's any element of doubt whatsoever, and there's plenty, by the way. You've got to err on the side of caution.
Well, it just doesn't look a penalty. Doesn't look a penalty to me on replay. Burnley corner, can they get level straight away? Gudmundsson with it, swings it in, right into the mix. Ben Mee wins the header. He goes down under pressure, flick on into the keeper's arms. Burnley think Ben Mee was knocked down there.
Well, he was, but well, it's a penalty, not debatable again, but it was certainly no less a penalty than the other end.
Wow, it's chaotic here, isn't it? And Burnley are furious with the referee. Jeff Hendrick has a word. We've seen the replay. Let's just have a look at Ben Mee now. He wins the initial header. Oh, he's being held. That's a penalty. Surely that's a penalty. Oban's all over him. Has to be a penalty.
Well, he's barged him from behind and he's got his arms round him. You know, if you're going to give a penalty for whatever you've seen at the other end, surely that's got to be a
controversy here. Look, more contact than the Tarkowski-Cosgrove incident. Burnley have got to show their determination here. Getting feedback on Twitter that I think the general consensus is it wasn't a penalty. Tarkowski on Cosgrove. Ball forward, chase forward. It might just rile Burnley a little here. That'll be an Aberdeen throw.
I actually wondered if he was going to give a free kick the other way. It was so ridiculous a decision.
Well, it did look that way, didn't it?
I know we see it fill through claret spectacles, but dear me.
No, it doesn't look a penalty, does it? He causes problems, Cosgrave. Big unit. They're looking to bring in a centre forward, but he'll cause Burnley problems. That's going to be a Burnley throw just inside the Aberdeen half. 1-0 it is to the Dons. That penalty on 90 minutes. A lot will be said and written about that in the next 24 hours.
He'll certainly hear from Sean Dyche, that's for sure.
Yeah. Ward trying to make progress. He's won a throw, has he? No, it's gone against him. Oban won that decision. Throw deep inside the Aberdeen half. Logan with the throw. Aberdeen leading by a goal to 0. Second leg at Turf Moor next Thursday. Clearance here from Burnley. Will break for Hendrick, looking to hook it on. Easy though for Aberdeen at the back. Here's Ball, the lad on loan from Rotherham. Hooks it on here. Devlin to use McGinn. Back again for Holborn. Ball forward from the man from Watford. Cosgrove to try and reach. Gone through to Lindegaard. Well, it's all happened. Halfway through the first half, Nick Pope off injured, looked like a nasty wrist injury, and that controversial penalty just 5 minutes later. Foul in the centre circle here on Jack Cork. Free kick for the Clarets. Looking towards Wood, trying to take it down into Van Ball. Couldn't keep it in play. Aberdeen throw. Just looks like it's rattled the lads a little bit. Let's have a look at the Burnley penalty shout. He gets in there ahead of Oban. He does pull him down. Does look a penalty on replay.
I'm going to differ and say it's probably not a penalty, but it's more a penalty than the other one.
Well, controversy from the German official. Logan back to Devlin. Looking long, Devlin. Header won at the back by Tarkowski. Remember, he picked up a yellow card as well for the penalty. Officials are trying to cut out all that pushing and shoving in the box. Lewis with the clearance. Former Blackpool loanee. Tarkowski with the header. Clearance here from Oban. Lowton to reach it. Begin to take it down. Goes back here for Holborn. Those three centre-backs for Aberdeen. A little bit of a surprise today. Here's Holborn. They get the ball forward. Header won by Tarkowski. And again, Cosgrove looked to jump into him there. Cork to help it on for Hendrick. Back inside for Westwood. Caught in possession. And Burnley under the cosh here. Shinnie driving forward. He's got Cosgrove with him. Shinnie with the shot. Comfortable save for Lindegaard. Important the keeper gets a touch. Westwood caught in possession. Wow. Burnley know they're in a game now. Here's Hendrick. Looking to drive forward. Ball's won it. Touch back. Gets it again, Ball. Centre of the park. Given away though. Lowton's nicked it. Burnley got to get Lennon and Goodmanson into the game here. Wide again for Lowton. Lowton inside. Picks out Cork. Wide again for Lennon. Trying to get a ball in here, Lennon. Goes deep towards the back post. Chance here for Burnley. On the top of the goal. Not to be. It does look like Lennon's getting some joy down that right. Just running at Oban. The left centre-back has to come across and try and cover Lennon. With a cross behind the goal. Aberdeen lead here by a goal to 0. Approaching 20 minutes to go in the first half. The one by Tarkowski. High boot here from Hendrick. Just trying to help it on. Free kick taken. Looking for the scorer, Mackie Stephen. Header won at the back again by Ball. Shinnie on in turn. Burnley have won it back. Got a little bit flustered in the middle of the park. Here's Goodmanson. Driving forward, looking for Wood. Doesn't stick. Goodmanson to pick up the loose ball. Foul given against the Clarets. And Aberdeen right now, they've got the tails up. Goodmanson deemed to have fouled his man. Free kick to Aberdeen, the keeper to come and take it. There's Derek McInnes, he'll be the happier of the two managers. Met twice before. Watford and Bristol City days. 1 draw, 1 win for Dyche.
Happy.
Tarkowski wins there against Cosgrove. They're battling, aren't they? Lawton wins the throw. Right hand side. Lawton with the throw. Looking for options. Wood helps him. Lawton hasn't kept it in play. Been Aberdeen throw.
Just can't get going, Burnley, at the minute, can they?
Bit rattled, I think, Darren, aren't they?
Yeah, they've been knocked out this stride by Aberdeen at the minute, and probably since about the 10th or 15th minute, Aberdeen have had pretty much all the play.
Here's Oban with the throw. Joined them this week on loan from Watford. Cosgrove to win that. Battling again, Oban. Cosgrove to try and get in and win it. It's with McGinn. Looking to take it on left-hand side. It is in play. Can he get across in? He can. It's a dangerous one. Ben Mee under pressure. There's a free kick here. Ben Mee's pushed by Shinnie.
Quite right too. Got that one right, the referee.
Yeah. Caused a little bit of confusion in the Burnley back line. Stephen Ward did head it wide. Free kick to Burnley. Lindegaard with it.
Just need to get the passing game going, really, Burnley, don't they? It's just betraying them in a minute. They can't seem to get the ball down and get it through the units.
Not the Burnley we saw away last season at the minute. Westwood to get that forward. Hendrick on the chase. Putting Logan under pressure. Has to hook it out of play. Be a Burnley throw. Near the corner flag, left-hand side. Ward with it. Just in front of the tunnel, Stephen Ward. Caught to take it down. Under pressure. Wins the throw again.
They're just a yard quicker than Burnley in all departments at the minute, Phil.
They are. Full on is it from Aberdeen at the minute. Nice touch on though. Burnley can't just pick up the loose ball. It will fall here for Lennon, right-hand side. Back again for Lowton. Wing the crossing. Good delivery. Headed away. Lowton to collect it again. On for Lennon. Lennon's got to take Oban on. Here for Lowton. Can he dink it across here? Hasn't got perhaps as much time as he needed. And it's going to be a throw. McGinn got back at him. Can Aberdeen keep this up, Darren, though, for 90 minutes?
Well, that's the question, really. I mean, it's a high pressing game they're playing, high intensity at the minute. It's a warm evening up here. And really, for Burnley, it can only get better.
Well, yeah, it needs to. Needs to, doesn't it? Hard done by in the penalty, no doubt about it. It is a corner. Swung in by Goodmanson. Good delivery. Lewis collects, just about. Burnley fans will remember him at Peterborough when Jay Rodriguez scored that fantastic goal in the snow. Collected that second time of asking. Clarets really haven't created anything yet. Lewis with the big boot forward, targets Cosgrove, pushing people aside to get there almost. Ball forward from McKenna. That'll run through to Lingard. He'll collect it. Lindegaard just quickly on for me. Then me inside for Cork. Burnley having to be patient. Skipper wants movement. Aberdeen lead by a goal to nil. That controversial penalty converted by Mackie Stephen. Here's Lowton. Lennon back for Lowton. Come on, you Reds, is the shout from the Aberdeen crowd. And Tarkowski was booked in that penalty incident, remember, as well. Goodmanson trying to get Burnley driving
This is better
forward.
though. Burnley have a stellar possession now. It's what they need, really.
Lowton once more, uses Lennon. With Cork. Lennon trying to go wide, trying to offer some width. It's back with Hendrick. Tarkowski. Can Burnley start to control the game a bit? Tarkowski clips it forward for Wood, gets it back Tarkowski.
Trying to pull Aberdeen out of the shape, but if you look at that shape of Aberdeen's, I mean, it's just rigid at the back.
Here's Lennon though, can he get the ball into the middle here? Hooks it back in there. Knocked away, it'll be a throw.
Great patience though from Burnley, Phil. That's much better. You know, knocking it about, trying to move Aberdeen around, create an opening, Happened down the right-hand side for Aaron Lennon. Good cross. Just happened to find an interception.
Back with Lowton, the taker. Helps it on for Westwood. In turn for me, here's Wood. Again, Burnley looking to build. Here's Lennon again, seeing a lot of the ball. Touch back for Lowton. Clips it in there, looking for Wood. Keeper to collect. Looks strong defensively, Aberdeen. This is their 67th European tie here at Pittodrie. 137, only lost 11. Got a good record here. Big boot forward. Burnley have dealt with it, but it'll be a throw to Aberdeen deep inside the Burnley half. Claret's already made that one change. Lindegaard on for Pope. As soon as we get news on Nick Pope, we'll get it to you. Throw. Touch back here for Logan. Looking for Cosgrove in the middle. Lindegaard coming to collect and gets there. Big keeper, isn't he? You've got to remember that. I know he's not as tall as Nick Pope, but big keeper.
Yeah, if you play for Man United, you're a keeper. Let's put it that way. Tom Eaton will tell you that too.
Westwood to get it forward. Hendricks runs away from him. Logan's nicked it. Certainly Aberdeen having the better of things. Controversial penalty or not. Here's the Clarets again with Gudmundsson.
Easy, we need to get on the ball a little bit more, Johan.
Yeah, definitely. Can't find his man. Good cover from Devlin. Referee gets in the way. This will go back, well, it's the keeper. It's gone square, in fact, from McKenna. Good skill. Helped on as well, and McKenna's continued his run forward, looking for Cosgrove, but run through to Lindegaard.
It was there, wasn't it, the ball? He just didn't get it right.
Hendrick back to Ward. Burnley looking to build again. Aberdeen happy to sit back, just leave Cosgrove up. They've got the lead, they've got the advantage.
Important that Burnley keep probing, and away goals are so crucial at these European ties, aren't they?
Absolutely.
As well,
It's with Gudmundsson. Nice ball inside to find Wood. Wood driving forward here, looking to try and get a shot away left-footed. Skied it over the bar. That'll be a goal kick to Aberdeen. First side ever knocked out on penalties, Aberdeen, against Onved 1970. Penalties were introduced that season, and Aberdeen were the first side to fall victim. 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes remain of the half. Aberdeen leading by a goal to nil. Header one here. Lowton to touch it back to his keeper. It's with me. Uses Westwood. Me once more. Will it break for Wood? Devlin to it first. Does three centre-backs. It's a task for Wood. Might nick this, Wood. Who's that come off? Looks a corner to me. Referee agrees. Burnley's third corner of the half. Chance for the Clarets here, Darren.
Yeah, they've been much better in the air than Burnley so far, though, Phil, in all areas. So it's you get the big guns up there, you get an accurate one in there. Let's see what happens. About time Torquay got one, isn't it?
Yeah, hasn't scored for Burnley. Senior game. Swung in towards that near post. Headed away comfortably. On the chase here, Mackie Stephen. Lowton's won it though, given away has he? No, Burnley will collect this. Good ball in the end. Westwood trying to angle in across. It's deep. Logan with the header behind. Good pressure here. Burnley looking to bounce back. Corner number 4. Swung in towards that near post again. Will it fall here for the Clarets? So Lennon with the shot that was easily blocked. Looking to break again here, Aberdeen. Tarkowski caught out of position. That's a challenge here from Lowton, who I think he'll go in the book here. Aberdeen were on the counter. Referee wants Matt Lowton to come to him. It's another booking here. Clarets certainly rattled. He is taking Matt Lowton's name. No doubt about it, he caught his man. Ferguson was making progress on the counter. Burnley probably can't have any arguments there. Header won by Lowton. Oban under pressure has taken it out of play, I think, there, hasn't it? Burnley win the header. Lowton with the free kick. Need some magic here now, Burnley, don't they? Just need something just to... a decent move. Open Aberdeen up here.
Well, they've got themselves back into the game. I mean, the game was drifting a little bit for Burnley, but they've got themselves back into it. A nice little bit of pressure. And this, Phil, you're right about Aberdeen. This high intensity they're playing with, can it last?
Here's McGinn looking to take on Lowton. And he's very warm out there. McGinn with the cross, dangerous one. Hooked away, and Lowton will complete the clearance. It's Tarkowski with the block. Lowton with the clearance. 8 minutes to half-time. Aberdeen have got the advantage.
But as the cliche goes, Phil, we're not even a quarter of the way through this tie.
No, with the two legs. No, with the two. I know what you mean. Here's Logan. Uses ball, back with Logan. Hooks it towards the Burnley box. Just sliced the clearance a little there. Has Logan caught his man? Could be a throw to Aberdeen. Goodmanson just caught under the ball. Here's Shinnie. He's caused Burnley some problems. Burnley won it back though. Looking to build with Jeff Hendrick. Under pressure immediately though. This is what Aberdeen do. Ben Mee with the clearance. Wood to win the header. It'll break for the Clarets in the middle of the park. Cork on for Lowton. Here's Westwood. Sorry, Hendrick for Westwood. Westwood to help it on here. Lennon just coming through the middle for the minute and driving forward, Aaron Lennon. Can he get a ball in here? He's looking for Wood in the middle. Poor pass. Clearance from Aberdeen, but Ben Mee will pick up the loose ball. Picked out Goodmanson. Ward back for Goodmanson. Tarkowski. Cork. Burnley desperate to get back on level terms. Wood to help it on here once more. Goodmanson back for Westwood. Good possession from Burnley. Lennon to get it back. Here's Hendrick. Wide again. Burnley look to build. Good ball. Ward's on the overlap here. Looks to get inside. Clearance from Oban.
He's got to have somebody in there for that, Phil. He has to have somebody in the 6-yard box to finish that off.
Done everything right there, hasn't he? It was Oban in his 6-yard box with the clearance, but better from Burnley. Just over 5 minutes of the half remain. Here's Westwood. Hendrick. Looking to pick out Cork. Lowton down this right-hand side. And he looked for a cross here and try and pick out Wood. Can't. McKenna with the header away. Here's Cosgrove. Just a little bit behind McGinn. He'll win it though. Uses Oban. Missed kick from Oban. But it'll run through to the keeper, Joe Lewis. Aberdeen will have one eye on half-time. Burnley desperate to get back on level terms. Here's the chance. Pulls it back nicely, Ward. Cork was moving in on it. Wood had moved away from the 6-yard box. But better from Burnley. Here's McGinn. Former Celtic winger, leaves it for Holbam. Left-sided centre-back. Last game of last season, they won at Celtic by a goal to nil. Header won at the back by Tarkowski. Needs to win this again. It's over his head. And Lindegaard able to come and collect. Rolls it out for Ben Mee. Skipper gets it back, seen a lot of the ball. Burnley can't win it though, again careless in the middle of the park. And Cosgrove's on the chase here. Tarkowski makes up the ground. Cosgrove down the left-hand side. Was he pushed to the floor? Not sure there was a lot in that. Not sure there was a lot in that.
And James Tarkowski's quite right. He's saying that's twice. He's tried to con you there, and he's tried to con you in the box.
Not
Unfortunately, he got the one that mattered.
There is contact in the back, but not enough for what followed.
He's about 12 stone, Phil. You don't go down like that when you're 12 stone, do you?
Not really. No, we're a little bit not, because he jumped into pole before the injury.
And I'll tell you, it's a real narc of mine, but you go to UEFA briefings and the World Cup and all these kind of things, and they talk about respect the game, fair play, and all these kind of things. And they've got to start banning people retrospectively for diving.
You've got to be stronger. You've got to be stronger. There was a bit of contact, but not enough for what followed.
The gaffer's dead right. If you start retrospectively banning people for dying and cheating, then you'd stamp it out within weeks, because managers won't stand for losing a player.
No. Devlin with the header. Infringement here. Not sure what that was. Well, it's a Burnley free kick near the halfway line. Sean Dyche. 2.5 minutes to half time. Won't be happy with the first half. Controversial penalty or not, he won't be happy.
No, he'll be happy with the way it's finishing, I think. And the annoying thing is Burnley haven't been under any real trouble. They've struggled to create anything of their own, and that's probably been the bigger concern.
Soft penalty. I think we've got another angle of the penalty. Lewis with the kick. Oban can't keep that in play. Final 2 minutes of the half. Certainly it's been Aberdeen's half. Ball forward. Looking towards Gudmundsson. Coming into the game a little bit more. Gets it back. Here's Lennon. Just trying to skip away from his man. Uses Lowton. But again, a little bit of joy down that right-hand side. Here's Lowton again. A little bit of space here. Can Burnley capitalise? Hendrik White for Lennon. Lennon up against Oban to try and get a ball in here if he can. Teasing the man again here. If he just get on the outside, ball into the middle, up to Way. Might fall for Gudmundsson on his left foot though. Can he get it away? Tried to curl one. Well wide of the target. Looked promising for a minute. Gudmundsson couldn't get it on target. At least Burnley starting to create things. But Lewis wasn't worried. Final minute of the half. There'll be a little bit of added time for the injury to Nick Pope. Burnley suffering a bit on injuries at the minute. But there are indications that Brady may play some part on Sunday. And Barnes. Foul given against Westwood. Free kick's 15 yards inside the Aberdeen half. With Scott McKenna. Clips it forward, left-footed. Tarkowski to win it. Again, Cosgrove and Tarkowski battle. Clearance from McKenna and out of play. Got to be careful here, Tarky, hasn't he? He's on a yellow card.
He is, but there's nothing again there, Phil. I mean, he's clearly trying to intimidate Tarkowski and intimidate the referee, knowing full well that Tarkowski's on a yellow card.
Yeah, so not been a great half for Burnley. Here's Lowton. In time added on. Lowton inside here for Ben Mee. Burnley trying to get some pressure going at the end of this first half. Here's Gudmundsson trying to get away from Shinnie. Ball down the line for Ward. Try to hook it on. Yeah, Burnley throw. Level with the penalty area. Left-hand side.
You see how many minutes?
I didn't. No, I didn't. No, we're set back away from the touchline. 3 minutes, we understand. That was for the injury to Nick Pope. Won't reach that though, Ward. Does go down under pressure. Referee's not going to give that. Devlin was strong. Boos around Petodrick. Ball from Ben Mee. Ward trying to get there. Devlin was just too strong, I think, on that occasion. We've played 1 minute, the additional 3. Lewis with the kick. Cosgrove gets there. He's a nuisance in the air. Ben Mee wins the next one though. There's Logan. Finds the scorer, Mackay Stephen. Fancy footwork from him, but I don't think he's kept it in play. Who's given us a foul against Ward. Almost off the field of play. Let's have a look at this again. Mackay Stephen was struggling to get control of it. think Ward does catch him off the field of play.
It's probably a foul.
I think it's a foul, that. Right on the touchline.
We'll give him getting one right.
Doesn't need to make the challenge, maybe. Logan with the delivery. Swinging it in. Header won by Ward. Westwood trying to take it down. Shinnie applying the pressure. So it first is Devlin and fouled by Wood. Does seem like Burnley have given away a lot of free kicks in this half. And I think the lads feel they've not got the decisions.
Yeah, I think there'll be a lot said in the dressing room at half-time. I think Sean will probably be peeling the paint off the walls a little bit for the first couple of minutes, I'd imagine. But the lads will also feel the lads will also feel very aggrieved, I think. They'll feel that nothing's gone their way in this first half.
Last 30 seconds of the half.
By the way, that's not to say Burnley played well. They haven't played very well, but nothing's gone their way.
It's not been a great half. Bit of pushing and shoving here, and the referee spotted it. It's McKenna and Hendrick, I think. Here's McGinn with the swinging in free kick. Good ball. Headed away, though. Burnley will look to build. It's Chris Wood with the header away. Deep ball into the Aberdeen half. Under pressure here, Devlin. Whoa, that's the confidence to take men on. Coming away with it. Still under pressure, though. That'll be an Aberdeen throw. It's his first senior appearance for Aberdeen. Had a nasty injury when he joined them. That's half-time. Burnley struggled in that half. Injury to Nick Pope on 14 minutes when Cosgrove jumped into Pope. Burnley will feel aggrieved. The injury maybe came after that. 5 minutes after that substitution. A really controversial penalty. Crossing from Logan. We're seeing a replay of now. Nothing there for me. Tarkovsky on Cosgrove, he was booked. Mackay-Steven tucked it away, sending the substitute keeper Lindegaard the wrong way. Burnley haven't really created anything since. They did have a penalty shout, Oban on me shortly after that. Gudmundsson with an effort, left foot curling wide, but it hasn't been Burnley's half, Darren.
No, all the talk will be of the penalty, and rightly so, because it is a ridiculous decision. And sometimes you've got to say that, because I just don't see how the referee, in a perfect position, looking straight down the barrel, can give that as a penalty. I really don't. And
it looks harsh. It looks harsh.
And this is another reason why VAR just has to...
I know you're a big fan. I know you're a big... It's not the finished article yet.
It needs fine-tuning.
We're going to see another angle here. Logan with the delivery, swings it in. I'm just not sure what it's given for. They're battling in the middle. His arms look down. Let's just have another look now. Goes wide to Logan.
By the way, it doesn't matter how many angles we see, it's not going to be a penalty.
Logan swings it in. Cosgrove goes down.
It's just ridiculous.
It doesn't look a good decision, Darren.
That's putting it mildly, Phil. If it was after 9 o'clock, we could probably say what it really was.
So what we really mean, yeah. We're going to leave you guys with the news at half-time. Aberdeen have got the advantage. Mackay-Steven with the penalty, controversial penalty it was. We'll be back with you for the start of the second half.
Hello Clarets fans, Phil Bird here. Make sure you subscribe to Burnley's official YouTube channel and turn on notifications, otherwise you might miss moments like this.
Oh, what a goal! And Wood was there to finish it!
He's spitting Glenn Little, look at us.
Enjoy the video and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Up the Clarets.
Welcome back to Pittodrie. Not the greatest of hearts for Burnley, but a real controversial decision for the penalty on 19 minutes. Tarkowski adjudged to have fouled Cosgrove. Mackay-Stevens sent the keeper the wrong way. Burnley back out there. Whip through the Clarets side for you. It's Lindegaard in goal. Lowton, Tarkowski, Ward at the back. Lennon, Court, Westwood, Goodmanson in midfield. Hendrick playing off Wood. No changes, I don't think, for Aberdeen. They've got the advantage. Mackay-Stevens with the goal. Set to get back underway in a moment or two. Big second half in this tie. We're a quarter of the way through. Aberdeen with the advantage by a goal to nil. There's Mackay-Stevens, converted, sent Lindegaard the wrong way. Thurso-born midfielder with the only goal. Burnley are behind here in the Europa League. It'll be Aberdeen to get us underway. Sean Dyche in conversation with Tony Loughran. Won't be happy with that first half. Burnley can do better. Advantage with Aberdeen. Set to get back underway. Mr. Searber, the referee, ready. Aberdeen to get us underway. Burnley attacking right to left in this second half. There is activity on the Aberdeen bench. Might just be the subs settling back down. The referee just double checking again. Big 45 minutes here for the Clarets. And immediately Aberdeen looking to attack. Stab forward. Burnley have won the free kick here. It was a foul on Ben Mee. Just getting the stats. The crowd here, 20,313, 1,969 come up from Lancashire. Here's Ward. Wood can't win it. Burnley subs, remember. Taylor, Vokes, Walters, Wells, Bardsley and Long. Ward with the throw. Aberdeen look like this. Go through that and there's a break in play. Goodmanson to help it on for Cork. Here's Lowton. Helps it on. Goodmanson to get it wide for Lennon. Lennon looking to drive forward. Hooks it inside nicely. Wood to touch on. Burnley won't get there. Lewis to it first. He looks to try and clear quickly perhaps. It's Lewis in goal. Back three of McKenna, Devlin, Hoban. Wing backs Logan, Shinnie. Holding roles for Ball and Ferguson. The scorer Mackay-Stevens, right hand side. McGinn left hand side. Cosgrove through the middle. This player stayed down, a Burnley player down. As Cosgrove makes progress. Just tucked back for Logan. Logan will take his man on here. It's a good run from the former Man City man. Looks to hook it in left-footed. Burnley players stayed down. Referee to go across.
Ben, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Ben Mee. Just taking the bang, I think, hasn't he? Might need a bit of treatment here. Guess who? Cosgrove jumps. Maybe just catches. He falls awkwardly on his right foot, doesn't he? As he lands, he just lands awkwardly on his right foot. We Burnley can't afford any more injury problems ahead of the season. It does look like. Are we set to make a change here?
Well, Ali's in contact with the bench via the headset he's got on, so they'll know straight away what the incident is.
Just falls awkwardly, your right leg, isn't it?
Just jars his leg on landing, doesn't it? You've got Longy on the bench, so there's a straight swap available there if you need it. But
back to his feet.
of course, Ben
Doesn't feel happy.
made from iron, so
Decision to be made, I think.
Give it a minute. I think they'll give it a minute. Ben's coming back on. It takes more than that to keep a Manchester lad out.
Lindegaard with the goal kick. Burnley trailing by a goal to nil. That penalty on 19 minutes converted by Mackie Stephen. And on cue, he's in possession. Burnley want me on. Why can Ben Mee not come on? Whoa, Burnley not going to be happy there. They're on the attack, swung the ball in. Wow, if Aberdeen had scored there. Wow. Seems slow to let Ben Mee back on there.
He walked right past, the play went right past Ben Mee as well. How's that not a foul, by the way?
Just right by the touchline. Sean Dyche is furious.
I'm not surprised. That looks right over the top to me.
Kevin Long's coming on, isn't he? Let's have a look. It's McKenna. Oh, he's not great there, is it? He's stretching. I mean, does he have to go for it there? It's running away from him. It's a full-blooded challenge.
The thing about Ben Mee, going back to Ben's injury there, you know, the gap has been pretty consistent. As important as this game is, and of course it's important,
yeah.
The bread and butter is the Premier League, and if there's any doubts to any players, they won't risk them.
Yeah, he's ready, he's stripped, is Kevin Long. Burnley under the Kosher touch here, caught with a clearance. Kevin Long is stripped, but he's sat back down, I think. Maybe they're hoping Ben Mee can run it off. Here's Cork, here's Gudmundsson. Now can he run at his man here? Johan Berg Gudmundsson looking to tease him, just touches it back for Cork.
He's moving a bit freer, Ben, now, isn't he?
Yeah. Just have a look away from the TV screen on him and just see how he's doing. He does look better. Ball forward for Lennon. Lennon to touch it back. Here's Westwood. Wide again here on that far side for Lowton. Tarkowski, remember, booked in that penalty incident. Ball into the box. Wood just doesn't stick with him at the minute. And away come Aberdeen. Just clearing it into the opposing half. Just struggled running then, Ben Mee, I thought, as he pursued that ball back.
Just keeping Kevin Long warming up down that touchline on the far side.
I don't think it'll be long, Darren. Here's Gudmundsson. Turns nicely, skips past two and foul. That'll be a free kick.
That's what you've got to do. You've got to drive at these players and you know,
commit them.
Yeah, absolutely. Pull them out of the shape, because they're quite happy at the minute to press Burnley high up the pitch, and then when Burnley come at them, they've got the banks in behind. They know they've got the goal. They're quite content with that.
It's Ball, the man that fouled him. It's taken short. Gets it back, Gudmundsson. Ball in is decent. Ball in there. Burnley's got. Oh, it's cleared by the defender. Burnley's so close there. You want to have another look at that shot. It still might fall for Lennon here into the middle. Oh, it misses everybody in the 6-yard box. Aberdeen getting away, and there's a foul in there, right on the goal line. Ward on Logan, and Burnley will wonder how they've not scored. They'll wonder how they've not scored there. In the end, foul by Ward. Gudmundsson, great ball in.
Some save, by the way.
There's not touch to save from the keeper, isn't it? Hooks it away. Ward back in. Shot in the end from Westwood, then Lennon to get it back in, and just behind legs in the 6-yard box. It's a great save. I think Cork thinks he scored, Darren, there. I think Cork thinks he scored to bring it back to 1-1. Westwood under pressure and fouled. Skipper Shinnie on Westwood. Got through a lot of running, Shinnie. Here's Ben Mee. Here's Ben Mee. Sat back down, Kevin Long. Here's Mee again. Ball forward. Just peeled away nicely, Wood. Just touches it on for Cork. Been influential in the last few minutes, Jack Cork. Wide for Lennon. Lennon looking to run at his man now. Can he whip a ball in here now? Looking to take him on again. Cork to join him. Cork with a header. Here's Westwood. Back again with Cork. Here's Lennon. Threads it through, but the defender's done well. McKenna's big and strong. Bit of wrestling off the ball, but McKenna was just too strong on that instance. Goal kick for Aberdeen.
It's an instinctive arm, you know, by the keeper. It's a brilliant point-blank save, but he's no right to save it.
Seeing it again here. Gudmundsson in. Diving header from Cork. He's made the save to his left-hand side. Great ball from Gudmundsson. That's what Gudmundsson can do. Here's Lewis with the kick. Cosgrove On Cook.
But so much better from Burnley in the first 5-6 minutes of this half.
It was a great ball.
You know, they're on the front foot, they're snapping into the tackles, they're neat on the ball. Already it looks a lot brighter.
Words will have been said at half-time. Ward to win it. Here's Gudmundsson. Logan Strong. Here's Mackay-Steven driving forward into the Burnley half now. Looks for Shinnie. Shinnie can't keep that one. Helped on here. Lennon. He's got Wood with him. Wood needs an angle here. Just uses Ward bombing down the left. Ward almost left the ball behind. Uses Westwood. Westwood looking to feed Gudmundsson if he can get there. Defender across. First corner of the second half. Goes the way of the Clarets.
A head of steam is being built up, Phil. Now you need to capitalise on Burnley.
Yeah. And to equalise would give them an away goal potentially. Changes of foot perhaps at Aberdeen. Corner, Gudmundsson to deliver. All eyes on the middle. Swung right in there, but it's headed away. First to it. Mackay-Steven will break here. He's the only man up for the minute, but he's getting support in the middle. Mackay-Steven can spot it. It's a chance here. Lennon trying to get back. Cosgrove with the shot. Easy save for Lindegaard. That's Aberdeen's hope. They're looking to counter-attack. Westwood. Caught back to his keeper. First senior appearance for Burnley. Anders Lindegaard. Here's Westwood. Second leg next Thursday, Turf Moor, 7:45. Here's Gudmundsson, skips past one. He's fouled, is he here? But he's still driving forward. Surely that had to come back.
Not a foul referee?
Had to come back. Surely had to come back. Here's Tarkowski. Crowd not happy. Here's Tarkowski again. Threads it through. It's a great ball for Cork. He can get it across the face of goal here. Has he got support? Hooked in from Lowton. Good ball in there. Burnley can't win it though in the middle. Cleared long. Tarkowski to win it. There's Lindegaard. You do wonder about Sam Vokes, Darren. When will Sam Vokes come on, do you think?
I would have thought round about the hour mark they'll look at doing something.
Tries to come on Burnley. Here's Wood. He's giving the ball away though, middle of the park. Mackay-Steven, blocked by Ward. Logan driving forward. Whoa! Logan's got over the top. He's off here. This is a red card for me. Oh, it's yellow. Whoa, that looked a poor one. That looked a poor one. Burnley are furious. Surely that was a poor one. Logan had lost control of the ball. Dived in. Reached for his top pocket. You did wonder if he was going. Now then, here we see it again. It's from the side a little bit. Maybe that helps him, maybe, coming from the side.
Yeah, and he's come low, but it's a sweeping leg behind him. It's still a leg breaker.
It's a poor one. It's a poor one.
If there's an orange card, there's an orange card. That's one, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah. Change for Aberdeen here. It's Ferguson to make way. 18-year-old signed from Hamilton. 56 minutes on the watch. Stephen Gleeson was with Birmingham last season, had an injury in pre-season, but set to be a big player for Aberdeen this season. He'll go centre midfield. Free kick to the Clarets. Gudmundsson. Maybe just coming from the side, Logan, and maybe he got away with it with that. Trying to flick it on Burnley. Me battling away. Tarkowski won't reach this. McGinn to get it away. I think that just influenced the referee who was coming from the side.
Possibly.
And maybe just got away with it.
Well, we know how resilient Burnley are. We know we've seen it so many times, Phil. They're showing it again.
Yeah.
They just need that cutting edge to add to the play they're showing so far in the second half, and we'll be quids in.
Here's Ben Mee. Looks to hook it wide for Ward. Gudmundsson coming into the game more and more now. Here's Cook, so close to the equaliser moments ago. Tarkowski again for Westwood. Poor ball. That'll run behind for a goal kick. That helps the home crowd.
Well, it's just frustrating that because it just releases the pressure on Aberdeen, because they've got Aberdeen pinned back at their own half. for the last 5 minutes, Burnley.
Here's Sam Vokes warming up. You just wonder, will he go 2 up the gaffer,
Well,
do you think?
yeah, you'd imagine Jeff would make way for Sam perhaps and just goes 4-4-2 then.
Is it different to an away game when you've got another leg?
I mean, it all depends. He could withdraw Westy, who's a more defensive-minded midfielder, push Jeff into a 4.
Yeah, options. There's options. That defeat away to Arsenal was Burnley's only one defeat in 5 away. Westwood on for me, driving forward. Thankfully, looks like he's over that problem with his right leg. Goodmanson looking wide here for Ward. Back inside for Goodmanson. On in turn here, gets it back. Goodmanson slips it through, but he won't reach Ward. That's a Burnley throw.
Good again from Burnley though. They're moving Aberdeen around now, and that high intensity Aberdeen started with now could be starting to just pay a little.
Foul here. Cosgrove. He thinks he's got the ball.
Well, if the Aberdeen fans are angry at that, I refer them back to the penalty.
And the challenge on Nick Pope. I thought that was a poor challenge on the keeper.
I'm not having it, Phil. I think he's got to go for that.
What, with the high ball?
Yeah,
I don't think he jumps into the keeper.
When the ball comes off Westwood, he's got to go for that.
He causes the incident by jumping into Pope.
If that's Chris Wood, you want Chris Wood in there.
You do, but he wasn't looking at the ball. He wasn't looking at the ball.
Get back in your box.
Here's Goodmanson with the free kick, swings it in. Might still reach through. In the end, it's going to be McGinn to get it away. Aberdeen looking to catch Burnley on the counter now. Lowton with the throw. Burnley trailing by a goal to nil, approaching the hour mark. Here's Ben Mee. Ward wide. Gets it forward. Nice little run here from Wood, but he's offside. Just not happening for Chris Wood at the minute, is it?
No, I think I'm right in saying he's the only striker who hasn't gone on the target in pre-season yet. Yeah, he's just not finding that extra yard, and that's so important to centre forwards to just be in the right spot. 2 or 3 balls into the 6-yard box tonight, where the sniffers pick up the goals from.
Free kick with keeper Lewis. Played in the Premier League with Cardiff. Looking for Cosgrove, does win the header. Flicks it on, looking for Mackay-Stephen. Clearance from Ward. The Scott's got a touch, it'll be a Burnley throw. Past the hour mark. You'll see that penalty again and again, I would imagine, but it separates the two sides.
Well, I'd be very surprised if the Aberdeen manager thought it was a penalty.
Wow. Burnley's giving it away here, but Ben Mee's tidying up. Gets it back to Lindegaard. McGinn on the chase, but Lindegaard's got a good boot on that. Good kicker of a football. Quick break for Burnley here. Tarkowski to it first. Well done, Jeff Hendrick.
First half, Phil, Aberdeen they were first every ball, weren't they? This half, Burnley are first in most of the second balls, aren't they? They're winning a lot of the balls.
Hang on, here's Shinnie to get it wide on that left-hand side. Touch back, ball forward, cut out well. Aberdeen possession here. Trying to release his man. Shinnie trying to get a ball in. Is he blocked? Is that a corner? Goal kick. Done well there, Tarkowski. Seeing the replay here. Some atmosphere here. They get right behind their side. Goal kick, Clarets. Lindegaard with the kick. Goodmanson can't reach that. That'll be an Aberdeen throw.
I think Chris Wood would have been the target. I can't imagine Johan Goodmanson was the target.
Here's Logan. Cosgrove to flick on. It's gone back to the keeper, Lindegaard. He'll kick this long. Header one at the back. Burnley not winning anything in the air, I don't think. It's just not sticking for the Clarets. Lindegaard will go again. Big boot forward from Lindegaard. Flattened as he went for the header.
Better from Woody there. Shielded the ball really well. Won the free kick.
Taking it quickly. Here's Lowton. Wide again for Lennon. Lowton inside for Westwood. Back again for Tarkowski. Once more. Here's Westwood. Uses him again. Ball forward. Burnley pick up the loose ball with Lowton. Uses Westwood. Trying to thread it through. Too much on it. Nearly. But too much on it. And that'll be a goal kick. It's hot out there. It's warm out there. Burnley have got to find a way of getting back. Sean Dyche. Has he called somebody back here? Nope, substitute sitting back down.
Past the hour mark.
We are. 20 minutes into the second half. Aberdeen lead by a goal to nil. Lewis with the kick. Cosgrove flicking it on. Next to it is Ward. Battle in the middle of the park. Hendrick to try and reach it. Is he knocked over here, Hendrick? Nope, they've run the ball. Here's Ball. Hooks it wide, left-hand side. With McGinn. Former Celtic winger. Looking to tease Lowton. Looking to go on the outside if he can. Gets a decent ball in. Header one, Burnley need to win the next one. Cosgrove, what a save. Lindegaard to his left-hand side. Cosgrove won the header. And Aberdeen thought they'd double their advantage. Good save from Lindegaard. He's done well there.
Done really well. Bit of hesitancy there in the defence. I'm not sure they thought Lindegaard was going to come for that second ball.
I say,
Then he's not sure, I don't think, whether the keeper's coming, and that's why he doesn't jump.
Good save in the end. Corner, first of the game to Aberdeen. McGinn with it. Goes deep, Shinnie with a shot from distance. And it's found the taker. Found the taker. Cosgrove with a header. Back to the taker was offside. Replay of the chance. Yeah, it's outside the 6 yard. Is it just on the edge of the 6 yard box? A good save. Movement to his left-hand side. Wood thought he was held there. Collects the second ball. But again, Aberdeen win it. Foul here. Cork's not happy with the play. He thinks he's dived. Ball's gone down. Change for Burnley. Sam Vokes coming on. Jeff Hendrick making way. So Burnley will go two up here. Vokes for Hendrick. Burnley desperate for the away goal here. Aberdeen leading by a goal to nil. Was it 22 seconds at Vicarage Road? Well, Aberdeen have got the free kick this time, so it's not going to be that again. Header one at the back by Tarkowski. He's caught here. I tell you what, he's caught him there, hasn't he? Burnley are furious. Burnley around the referee. You'd want to see the replay again. I think Lindegaard's trying to get the lads to calm down here. Let's see the replay here. Cosgrove jumping, catches him in the back. It's a foul, isn't it?
It's nothing more than a foul, really.
It's an accumulation, though, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Of incidents.
That's the point. They're already agreed that he's conned the penalty.
Yeah. It's a battle between those two. Free kick Burnley. Final quarter of the first leg. Aberdeen lead by a goal to nil. Lindegaard with the kick. As soon as there's news on Nick Pope, we'll bring you that. Vokes to try and flick it on. Vokes battling again, he's fouled his man. Oh, playing on it. Hooked over, it was an opportunity. Aberdeen not happy. They thought Folks fouled him. Goodmanson in the end hooked the shot just over the bar. Might have been controversial. Did look a push. Folks on ball. Goodmanson got his shot away but over. Goal kick for the Dons. We meet again next Thursday, Turf Moor, 7:45. Between that, Burnley play Montpellier on Sunday, 1:30 kickoff. Cosgrove to jump and win it, flicks it on, but Lowton's won the loose ball. Here's Westwood, finds Goodmanson. Back inside here for Cork. Cork to go wide, Lennon to help it on for Lowton. Down that right-hand side. Lowton for Lennon. Burnley've got to get Lennon in the game. He's got to run at men, get past them, take them on. He's looking to drive in the middle here. He's helped it on for Westwood. Westwood wide here. Full stretch Ward just keeps it in play. Westwood once more, on for Goodmanson. Goodmanson trying to turn away from his man, and that'll be a throw. It's basically two backs of four as they protect the lead.
They're almost happy with what they've got, Aberdeen, now. They'll try and play on the break. They're happy with what they've got.
Here's Cork. And for Tarkowski. Clips the ball in left foot, too much on it. And that's a goal kick. Could see what he was trying to do. Just didn't work out for the Clarets. Goal kick with Lewis. Is it 1-0 to the Sunday League, they're shouting? I mean, nobody's been disrespectful from Burnley's point of view. I don't know where they've got that from. Cork to try and get that forward. Just about kept in play, but there's Westwood. Back for Tarkowski. On for me. Centre circle. Ah, got you. Yeah. Salford, obviously the move for Rooney to Salford. Not aimed at Burnley, I don't think, just aimed at the press in general. Burnley throw, right-hand side. With Lowton. Rooney doubled his money by all accounts. Salford City backed by the Nevils in the class of '92. Here's Lindegaard, help it on for Ben Mee. Mee back inside for Westwood, trying to thread it through. He's found Goodmanson. Burnley driving forward here. And I think he's been caught there. Goodmanson just pick himself up. Goes wide for Ward. Ward on his right foot, trying to get a cross in. Will it reach that far post? Header wide of the target. From Sam Vokes. Up against Obam. Ward right foot cross inside the final 20 minutes. The team leading by a goal to 0. Can't repeat the latest champ, refers to Blackburn Rovers. The Aberdeen fans are enjoying it. Burnley have got to find a way back here. Lewis with the kick out of play. Winners of this tie go to Istanbul, remember. A lot of life left in this game, I think. Lowton with the throw. Uses Tarkowski. Squares it for me. On in turn for Westwood. Burnley looking to drive forward. 19 minutes remain. First leg. Here's Lennon. Back for Cork. Lowton back in turn for Tarkowski. Burnley looking to try and build. Westwood, long diagonal, gave Ward a lot to do. That'll go behind for a goal kick.
Aberdeen just getting deeper and deeper. They're just saying to Burnley, come on, break us down now.
We've got the advantage. And then the problem, if they take a 1-0 lead to Turf Moor and score at Turf Moor,
Burnley need 3.
Here's Lewis.
A lot of water under the bridge to go,
Yeah, of course there is. Cosgrove to jump with Tarkowski. Boy, they've battled today. Here's Mee. Goodmanson to try and get away on the halfway line. Just coming into the game a little bit more now. Wide for Lennon. Goodmanson once more. Clips it forward. Vokes to jump and win it. Caught to pick up the loose ball. Back for Vokes. Touched on here for Westwood. Here's Goodmanson.
So many red bodies though, Phil. Look at them all.
All round the box, isn't it? Here's Lennon. Helps it on. Gets it back, Lennon. Edge of the box again. Can he get a ball in? Needs support. He's looking for Wood. Wood reaches it. Helps it on for Ward. Can Ward get the right cross in here? Towards the back post. And a one, there's a foul. It's a push by Vokes. Edge of the 6-yard box.
Good from Burnley though, moving Aberdeen around again. It's so hard. I mean, every time a Burnley player has a sight of goal, there's a couple of red bodies in front of him. They've got to shift it quickly again. That's the one thing Aberdeen have done really well tonight, you have to say.
They've done what Burnley have done to sides in the Premier League. Got the goal, defended well. 17 minutes remain. First leg tie here at Petodry. Offside flag against Cosgrove. Me to square it for Tarkowski. Westwood. Given away though, and that's what Burnley have got to be careful of. A counter-attack, won it back though. Hooked inside for Wood. On in turn for Westwood. Down that right-hand side now. And Burnley have got to cross him, and it's too deep. Lewis is coming to collect. I think Vokes wanted near post rather than long. Here's Logan, full of running. Touches it inside. Here's Gleeson. Wickavine International finds Logan. Cosgrave moves to the back post. Can't get there. Still might get a ball in. Cosgrove's always the danger in the middle. Shot here, wide of the target. Begin with the effort, but wide of the target. Change on the far side for Aberdeen, imminent. McGinn did well, got the better of Lennon. Shot well wide in the end. We're going to see Scott Wright. 15 minutes remain. It's Cosgrove on the deck. Yorkshireman. Looks like he's struggling, perhaps.
Signal to the referee that it was coming off. Looking at that bench, they're all coming on.
I think they've had a drinks break, haven't they? Stevie May, the former Preston attacker's coming on. Cosgrove makes way.
Well, Torquay will be glad to see the back of him, I think.
Yeah,
it's been a battle.
Yeah, it has been a battle. Not helped perhaps by the decision. Tarkowski's kept at it.
And I'm afraid, young man, you've conned the referee there.
So that's Stevie May on. Scotland international. Had a little spell at Preston. He'll go from like for like. Lindegaard with the kick. Big boot forward. Player down here. As Vokes caught his man. They jumped for the ball. Not sure what's happened there.
Better call an ambulance looking at him.
Jumped for a header, didn't they? And Devlin, has he fallen awkwardly?
Oh, dear me.
Looks like he's going to be okay. Hasn't played much football. Time from Hamilton, had a really bad knee injury. It's his first competitive game for them today. Doesn't need any treatment. It's back with Ben Mee. Thankfully, he's recovered from that knock. Ben Mee will go long here. Looking through the middle, header one at the back by McKenna. Caught to win the next ball. Here's Logan. Logan left-footed and away. Mee to win the next ball. Oh, it just fell awkwardly. He did get a touch. Here's Tarkowski. Burnley can't go gung-ho and concede a second. But here's Ward driving forward now, edge of the box. Too deep with the cross. Lewis was struggling for a minute. Gone behind for a goal kick.
Real frustration for Burnley tonight. The one or two times they've got the right balls in the box, the men haven't been able to finish it off in the box. And when the men have been in the box, the final ball hasn't been right.
Some way below their best, and I know it's a controversial decision, but there's no hiding the fact we've not played like we did last year away from home in the Premier League. Here's Lewis. Ben Mee battles with May. 12 minutes remain. And ball here against ball, I think. Burnley have got themselves a free kick. Who's taking this one? Westwood, I think. Tarkowski's up, bit of pushing and shoving in the middle.
Substitution.
Change here. Making way McGinn. And on comes Scott Wright. Like for like. Scott Wright's 20. Local lad. Tends to play out wide or through the middle. Free kick, Westwood to take. Swung in, edge of the box, trying to flick it on Tarkowski. Oban with the header away. Trying to stab it wide, Tarkowski. Goodmanson's taking it down. Hit it against Tarkowski, and that'll be a throw to the home side. Just 11 minutes remain. Aberdeen have got the first leg advantage. Instructions from Sean Dyche. Left-hand side, looking for Stevie May, trying to flick it on. It's come off right last of all. Burnley throw, taken quickly, trying to take it down. Vokes gets it back for Cork. Tarkowski again. On for me. Here's Westwood. Tarkowski. Just over 10 minutes remain. Pitodri, Aberdeen leading by a goal to nil. Flick on. Can Wood and Vokes get on the end of this? Vokes for a chance! Equaliser!
Get in there!
Super sub Sam Vokes has done it again. All square at Pitodri. Aberdeen 1. Burnley 1. Sam Vokes with the equaliser. The Clarets kept pushing. It's all square here. Aberdeen 1, Burnley 1.
Just a striker's goal, wasn't it? Drops to him in the box. He kind of makes it himself, really, doesn't he? Little flick up into the air, fools the defenders. They're hesitant, and when it drops, bang, 1-1.
It's a real finish. When he's got it away from his body. Wood involved, touched on by Vokes, got away from two, and then on the half volley, right foot slams it home. Nobody's scored more goals under Sean Dyche's reign than Sam Vokes. And he's got the equaliser here. And with 9 minutes left to play. Now then, Burnley. That's just what the Clarets wanted. Header won by Gleeson. Ties alive though. Foul here. Tarkowski can't believe it. He can't believe it. He thinks May's gone over too easily there. Free kicks. What, 30 yards from goal? All square here. No, there's no contact. I'm sorry, there's just no contact. Burnley have not had the decisions perhaps tonight, but it's all square. Changing to a front two has worked. Free kick here though. Big lads are up from the back. Devlin, Oban, McKenna. Come on, Burnley. May with the delivery, swings it in right-footed, gets the ball in with the headers away. Will fall for Aberdeen again. Here's Gleeson, 1-1 it is. Finds Logan, right-hand side. Offering people forward now. He's had a vital away goal that Burnley wanted. Off Ben Mee. Throw to Aberdeen, right-hand side, 8 minutes remain. Mackie Stephen to collect. Has he got support? Burnley should deal with it. Hooked away, but not properly. Might break again. Mackie Stephen with a fancy flick. Groans from the Aberdeen crowd. McKenna to win there. All square here. Burnley got a throw on the halfway. Maybe it was Aberdeen's first half, Darren, but it's been Burnley's second.
Oh, without a doubt. It's just the first bit of hesitancy in this Aberdeen defence. The two defenders got a little bit in each other's way. Sam created a little bit of confusion with the lob into the air. But as he drops, he's so instinctive. He's
got the knack, hasn't he, off the bench?
Absolutely. He's more than an impact substitute.
Yeah.
Phil, but my, what a substitute he is.
Yeah. Stephen Thompson here tonight, working for BBC Radio Scotland. Great to see Tomo. He was fantastic for Burnley. Left 2011, 7 years ago. 1-1 here. Cork to jump and win the header. Will Burnley offer forward now? Will they be happy with 1-1?
Absolutely.
We've got to wait and see here. Was there a push there by May on
How is that not a foul, referee?
Did look to be. Tarkowski's delayed it temporarily. Here's Gleeson. Who's he got in the middle? Might go for goal here, Gleeson. It's a good ball in. Tarkowski's got a header away. Will it break for Lennon? It does. He's switched to the left-hand side, Lennon. Burnley see more of the ball all of a sudden. Here's Wood. What's he got ahead of him? He's going to go wide here for Gudmundsson. Burnley on the attack. Gudmundsson into the box now. Will he come on stand to his left foot? Chance for Burnley. Oh, it's blocked by the keeper. One or two appeals for handball. Waved away by the referee. Can Burnley build again? Aberdeen looking to clear the lines. Looking long for May. Tarkowski to win the header. Lowton to it first. Hooks it down the line. Looked like an infringement here. Burnley free kick. Gudmundsson fouled. 6 minutes remain. Let's just see this opportunity again. Gudmundsson driving into the box. Gets it in there. Just at full stretch was Westwood. He thinks it's handball as he's shot towards goal. Not really a clear view on that replay. Here's me, centre circle, all square. What a tie we've got here now. Cork. Touch back for Lowton. Cork on for Westwood. Just less than 6 minutes remain of the 90. And the Burnley fans have found their voice. On a hot, humid Aberdeen night, it's all square here.
And about 3,500 people in Burnley probably registered on the Richter scale a few minutes ago.
Here's Cork. Listen to the Burnley fans now. Cork just to use Lowton. Burnley have had to work. Here's Westwood.
But what resilience this team has. You know, every time, you know,
not at their best.
It's on the floor. They're not at their best, but every time they're on the floor, they find a way.
Westwood trying to help it on. There's good cover here, though, from Mackie Stephen. Clearance is from Logan. Burnley should win it with Ben Mee. Ward to help it on. It's a bit of an up and under. Devlin wins the header. Mee to win the next ball. Wide here for Ward. Inside the final 5. I mean, that goal could count double in the second leg.
Well, you'd like to hope not. You'd like to think Burnley can finish them off at Turf Moor without the need for away goals, but it's a handy little bonus to have in the box, isn't it?
Here's Westwood. Him and Cork have just kept driving. Cork on in turn for Lowton. Is there another chance in the game for Burnley? For Gudmundsson, I beg your pardon. Gudmundsson to just touch it inside. Here's Westwood again. Final 4 minutes with Stephen Ward. Westwood through again for Lennon. Just got the better of his man, but he's offside. That'll be a free kick. So Burnley play Montpellier on Sunday at Turf Moor. 1:30 kick-off. And then the second leg next Thursday, 7:45. Home to Aberdeen. The winners of this tie go to Istanbul. Aberdeen fans have found their voice again. Here's Lewis with the free kick. Looking for May through the middle. Oh, has May got the better of his man here? Chance for May perhaps. Lowton got back. Peeling for handball. Referee indicates chest.
Behave.
Aberdeen have just found a gear again, haven't they?
It's gifted you one penalty, you're not getting another.
Well, I thought he was chest. To be fair to the referee. We'll have another look, I'm sure. Ball's touched that out of play. May was chasing it hard. No, I think that's fine. Arms were down. Lowton was across covering. Referee got it bob on. Burnley throw here, left-hand side.
More chance of him having a haircut than that being a penalty.
3 minutes. He's long, isn't it? That air, wow.
You'd kill for that air, Phil.
Here's Cork. Finds Westwood. Wide for Ward. Equaliser from Van Vokes. That controversial penalty in the first half. All square now at Pataudry. Ball into the box. Trying to flick it on Wood. Might break here for Devlin. Under pressure again, but they will come away with the ball, Aberdeen. Mackie Stevens been a danger. He's driving into the opposing half now. Helps it on towards me, into the middle. Burnley appealing for offside.
And handball.
And handball. It's a double whammy. Just worked, hasn't it? Chris Wood's gone a little bit deeper.
Tell you what, the pace hasn't relented, has it?
No. Fit lads, even in pre-season. Here's Lennon to help it on for Cork. Inside the final 2 minutes of what's been a really good cup tie. Lennon, back for Lowton.
It's one that Burnley have grown into, Phil, I think we can say.
Yeah. There's worries. The worry to Nick Pope, the injury to Nick Pope. Burnley will be concerned about that. Tom Eaton not far away, thankfully. Court wide for Goodmanson. Goodmanson right-hand side now.
Come on, lads.
Cork to help it on for Westwood. Looking again towards Lennon. Wide again for Lowton. Good from Burnley. Swung in, looking for Vokes. Headed away. Will be a throw. Remember, Aberdeen have only lost 11 times here in European competition.
They're rocking, Phil.
They are a little, as we get into the final minute. Added time, maybe 3, perhaps. Cries have come on your Reds. Burnley found a response in the second half. Here's Ward. Find out shortly. Additional time. Me under pressure. Blocked by May. Helped on here by Ward. Lennon to try and jump with Mackie Stephen. Ball forward. Again won by Devlin. Flicked on by Logan. Kai Stephen. Mees across to deal with it. Gets it forward nicely. Can Burnley link here? Touch on, finds Wood. Good. A little bit of space here for Goodmanson. Looking to try and pick out his man. Clipped in, there's an offside there. There would have been offside. Nearly went through to test the keeper. But it's 4 minutes. 4 minutes of additional time. It's just lifted the crowd. Lewis with the kick. He's looking towards May. Tarkowski will collect this, use his keeper. Lindegaard with a big boot forward. Burnley trying to win it through Wood. It's come off Logan. Header away. Ward's got a touch. Tarkowski to tidy up. Tarkowski. Oh, poor ball. Mackay Stevens has got it. May's trying to run down that right channel. Mackay Stevens again, still full of running. Is he going to look for May in the middle? Burnley do not want to concede in injury time. Ball into the middle. Header won. Burnley need to win the next ball if they can. They have. I think May's caught his man. High boot, I think. Inside the area.
Brave that from Torquay. Oh, it's Wardy, sorry, that's Torquay.
Yeah, Wardy.
Brave that came in. He knew he was going to get clattered.
Yeah, it's just a tap, isn't it? I don't think it's high boot. It's a tap on the thigh.
I don't think it's a foul, but
no, probably not.
That's just about
He withdrew it.
Sums the referee up, really.
Careful. Careful. You want to be invited for the second leg.
I don't think he'll be refereeing. It'll be all right.
Here's Goodmanson. Second minute of added time. Lowton to swing it in. Good control here from Wood. Just couldn't get the better of his man. And they'll break now, will Aberdeen. Is it their last chance to take an advantage to Turf Moor? Cork wins it. It's been good, Cork. Help forward here. Onside, I think. Opportunity for Burnley. Wood to collect. He'll go in the box now. Looking for fancy footwork. Hooks it back into the middle. It's headed away. Maybe that last opportunity there for Burnley. Not made the most of that. Good skill from Wright on that far side. We're approaching the 3rd minute of added time. Tarkowski across to deal with it. Just hooks it out of play. Does he? No. Picked up by Wright. Aberdeen finishing with a flourish. Skill here from Wright. Skips into the box here. Goes down. No penalty. Never in a million years. Burnley not happy with the lad. It's a foul on Lowton. free kick,
Well,
Burnley.
there's been a bit of that from Aberdeen. It's been a bit naughty, I think, at times, Aberdeen. There's been a couple of incidents where that's happened. He's definitely trying to win a penalty. He knows full well there he's not going to do anything.
Absolutely not.
Matt Loughton's got himself between the man and the ball. He's saying, you're going nowhere, mate.
Claret's free kick. Work for Anders Lindegaard today. Can't be easy coming in the circumstances.
But he's large of it, me. One nice save, but it's a routine save. But really, other than that, he's watched it like the rest of us, hasn't he?
Yeah, we might be having a word with him. His first senior appearance for the Clarets. Clearance from Tarkowski.
I think we'll be dragging the Welshman out again, don't you?
Oh, yeah. He loves a goal from the bench.
We're dragging the dragon out.
Throw on that far side with Shinnie, who's reverted now to that sort of left-back berth. It's the final minute of added time. All square here. Kai Stephen from the penalty. And then Sam Vokes with that equaliser 9 minutes from time. How important could that be for Burnley? Here's Westwood. Westwood to drive forward, because wide for Ward. That's off Logan, Burnley throw. 30 seconds of the added time remain. Put a lot into it tonight. Remember, this is Burnley's first competitive fixture in July. Here's Westwood. Looking to hook it in there. Last chance for Burnley. Wood can't reach it. And I think that might be that. Lewis will just got a chance to clear this out of his hands. Referee's had a look at his watch. And that is your final whistle. 1-0 to Aberdeen at half-time. Controversial penalty. Tarkowski adjudged to have caught Cosgrove. Mackie Stephen converted from the spot. Burnley weren't good in the first half, but there was a response in the second half. And it was substitute Sam Vokes that got the equaliser. He's done it so many times before. Got the better of the two defenders, smashed it home right-footed. And Burnley have got a draw here at Pittodrie. It's finished Aberdeen 1, Burnley 1.
Fair results, I think, Phil. It was a game of two halves. Aberdeen definitely had the better of the first half when Burnley couldn't really find second gear. In the second half, Burnley were in third gear to start with, and they just went up from there. They started piling the pressure on, and it's a lovely goal from Vokes. Two defenders getting a bit of a mix, but take nothing away from Sam. He creates the confusion with that little flick over his own head, earns the right to volley one in the top corner and get Burnley off the mark in Europe.
He'll have felt hard done by missing out today, wouldn't he? He's played
definitely.
a lot of the pre-season, and he's made a point coming off the bench.
He does it time and time again, Phil. You can't write him off, and there's an argument he could have started tonight. He's probably better than Woody in pre-season. Woody's the guy, they're pinning the mail to the mast on, aren't they? But Sam Vokes does it time and time again. Proven goal scorer. I'm so pleased with the big man. I'm so pleased for the Burnley players, and they're making their way over to 2,000 fans who've made their way all the way up here.
A word about the
tonight.
fans, Darren. Both here, up in Aberdeen and back home in the fan zone.
Well, you've got three lots. You've got the ones listening on Claret's Play.
Yeah,
you've got
absolutely.
2,000 who made the journey here, and we've been posting some pictures of you guys in the fan zone. Fantastic turnout tonight at the fan zone. I hope you're going home very happy. Burnley are right in this tie.
Yeah.
It's evenly balanced, but really now with Burnley having home advantage, you'd hope we can see it through.
Yeah, excellent stuff. Thanks, Darren. It's finished here. Aberdeen 1, Burnley 1. That controversial penalty in the first half, but Burnley kept bouncing back. Sam Vokes with the equaliser 9 minutes from time. Created it himself. Knocked down from Wood. Touched it over two defenders. Fired it home. His first of the campaign. Burnley have got the draw at Pittodrie. It's finished. Aberdeen 1, Burnley 1. See you next week at Turf Moor for the second leg. Leave you the news. All square here. Aberdeen 1, Burnley 1. Goodbye from me.
Hello Clarets fans, Phil Bird here. Make sure you subscribe to Burnley's official YouTube channel and turn on notifications, otherwise you might miss moments like this.
Oh, what a goal! And Wood was there to finish it.
You're spitting Glenn Little, look at us.
We hope you enjoyed the video and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Up the Clarets.